What is up, guys? So I just got done watching Loki season 2, and by the title of this video, you guys already know what I feel about the show, but I want to break into everything, spoilers and all this. Final finale episode came out on Thursday night, so basically you guys had the weekend to watch it if you really cared. But as you guys really know, that I liked season 1 of Loki a lot. I thought it was definitely the best MCU show on par with WandaVision at the time. So I was very excited to get a season 2. I just didn't know what to expect because ever since Loki, in my opinion, the downward in quality of the MCU shows on Disney Plus weren't the best. Then you had Mandalorian 3 flop. Andor was really whatever. I still haven't watched Ahsoka yet. So Disney Plus shows, whether it was a Lucasfilm show or a Marvel show, they weren't doing that well. But I'm like, Loki is a good character, and I feel like they're gonna honor his character and make a great story. Now, unfortunately, with the show only being 6 episodes, you almost have to watch season 1 and season 2, and it's its whole complete story. But with that being said, season 2 is definitely by far even better than season 1. But I definitely would say sit down and watch 12 episodes of Loki, and basically you're gonna get the whole story, and it makes more sense that way. And I understand why they did like 2 seasons. It's basically the start, chapter 1 and chapter 2, and they both, when you watch them all together, all 12 episodes, it makes a lot more sense and it feels a lot better. There's definitely one episode in Loki season 2, however, that I felt was kind of filler and it felt a little boring at times, and it was the 1800s episode. I understood what it was about, going after to get Victor Timely. I understood that, and I thought that was cool seeing, you know, with whatever's going on with Jonathan Majors, you can't deny that he is a great Kang, and with all the variants, he's a phenomenal actor. But we don't know what's going on with him, and we don't know the future of him in the MCU, but this show kind of ties that well, where you don't have to continue with Jonathan Majors as Kang if you don't want to. But with that being said, that's definitely my only nitpick episode out of whole season 2. So I'd say 5 of the 6 episodes truly worked throughout this show. But overall, what I really noticed is the visual effects are beautiful throughout every single episode in season 2. And I have to say, the cast, obviously, Owen Wilson, Tom Hiddleston, they're phenomenal. Tom Hiddleston is a standout, and he's truly fucking amazing as this character. And I have to say, the score, I love the score from season 1, and it carries over to season 2, and I thought it's a great score. Lots of emotion packed in season 1, and it is basically a bow tie in season 2, which I adore. It is great. It's great to have this emotion with a character that we've known since the earliest days of the MCU. But what I really, really noticed about this show is they truly gave Loki the best character arc in the entire MCU to date. And the reason why I say that is Thor came out in 2011. It was started phase 1. We know Loki was there. He was the main antagonist in the Avengers. And then we see him throughout the Dark World. We see him through all the Avengers movies to follow. And then we end up getting to see him in his own show along with Ragnarok. And we see that character journey, and we see from season 1 him, a variant of the Loki that we know that died, seeing his, and it's something truly remarkable. And how he ends up in this show, he starts off as the type of character that is greedy, wants the throne, and wants an audience to bow down to him. But what is so beautiful about this finale, which we're going to get into the finale, which is spoilers, is that Loki ends up sacrificing himself for the throne, to have a throne with no audience, for the greater good of the universes, the timelines, and everything. And I thought this sequence in the finale was beautiful. And it basically ties everything together with Loki's character. His whole redemption arc, his whole character arc comes to an end in this scene. And you truly see this is the Loki that goes from a villain to an anti-hero to a hero. And that is something that the MCU hasn't done. And it felt good just to see something done well in the MCU, because it's been a while. It really has. But I think they handled that so well in this show, and they also handled, and obviously Tom Hiddleston is going to handle it really well as well. But what happens in the future of Loki now too? But besides that, let me give my rating of Loki season 2. I forgot what I gave season 1. I think it was an 8.5 or a 9, but I have to give Loki season 2 a 10 out of 10. I'm happy with this show. show. I just love the finale. I love the start. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 were great as well, and so was 4. Or one, the I forgot if 1800 was episode 4. I think it was, but regardless, I could get through it. But everything they did with the TVA, Owen Wilson finally get to ride his jet ski in a way. It was awesome. It was awesome. But what happens with Loki moving forward? I don't know. I heard Tom Hiddleston go on a talk show host, I think it was Jimmy Fallon, and said, hey, this is it. He's done now, which possibly could be very well, depending his circumstance in the MCU, as he is basically the god of time now, or the god of stories. He doesn't really interact with any other characters. I think he might be done until Secret Wars. I personally felt like one of the things Thor and Love and Thunder was lacking was Tom Hiddleston's Loki, and I feel like if they make a Thor 5, they add Loki back into it somehow, that'd be really cool. But if anything, I feel like Secret Wars is going to be the time that we see Loki one more time, honestly. But I will have to say that you do not have to continue with the Kang storyline after this finale wrapped up. You really don't. It kind of ties it up real good, where you don't need to continue down that road with whatever's going on with Jonathan Majors. So it is what it is. I don't know what to expect from that aspect, but overall, Loki seasons 1 and 2 is the best MCU show. I definitely recommend. I just bought the steel book for it. I was going to do a giveaway for the digital code, but I forgot Disney Plus doesn't do that. But regardless, guys, seasons 1 and 2, I would definitely watch back to back. Use it as a season, like think of season 1, 12 episodes basically, or the whole series is 12 episodes, and just watch it that way. And you really truly go from the cliffhanger of the end of season 1 to season 2. I think it makes the most sense, and you appreciate the story as a whole even better. But guys, let me know your thoughts below on Loki season 2. Do you guys enjoy it like me? Do you guys think it's definitely the best MCU show out there? Let me know your thoughts below. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys real soon.